Welcome to Theater Crafts, where we take theater memorabilia and we make brand new treasures. All right, so today we've got a good craft for you. Today we're going to take images from brochures or playbills, and we're going to create paper clips. So these are inspired paper clips using obviously theater images. We've got Hamilton, we've got Hadestown, we've got Six, but you could use images from anything that you love. You know, it could be sports images or nature or images from, a vacation or whatever. So they're created right on these large paper clips. I got some more here to show you. See? And you can use these paper clips to obviously keep your place in whatever book you're reading, and they're really easy to make. All right, so let's get crafting. I'll show you how to do it. Obviously, here are some of the paper clips that I created, and you can see they're all different theater images. Obviously, you don't need to do theater images. You could do any images that inspire you, but they are created with these cabochons, and then on the back you see I added some felt just to secure it onto the paper clip a little bit more securely. And like I said, these are really fun, and I'm going to show you how to make them right now. Okay, so you don't need a lot of materials for this. You basically need your image, whatever you're going to use. In this particular case, I have a Les Mis. You need your glass cabochons. Now, these were from a kit that I got on Amazon that were for magnets. And obviously your cabochon needs to fit the image, but you could use those clear gems that are used for plants. You can use paper clips. I have the large paper clips here, obviously a piece of felt for the backing. You need your glue, and I'm using a paintbrush to paint the glue on. I'm putting my glue on a paper plate, and your scissors, and then you need your hot glue gun. And that's it to make these really cool paper clips. Now, I found that it's easier to actually put the glue on your image, put very lightly. If you put it too heavily, then you might get some kind of cloudiness in your glue. So you want to put it very lightly on, and then put the cabochon, the glass cabochon, on top of the image. We'll cut it out afterwards. I found that it was easier to do it this way. So you're going to put the cabochon on there and just really let that set up. I left it for a couple of hours, I'm going to be honest. So I want to show you here. This one I put a heavier layer of glue, and you can see it's got a cloudiness to it. So you really want to put a light layer of glue so that it will dry and won't get that cloudiness. Okay, so I'm going to switch to one that is already dry. This one's Mean Girls. And so once it's dry, you're going to take your scissors and you want to cut it right up as close to the glass as you can. And you see I'm kind of tilting the scissors a little bit so that I can make sure that it's abutting the glass, just to make sure that it looks as neat as possible. Look at that. All right, and then we're going to take that little piece of felt. So again, you don't want to cut the felt out. We're going to cut the felt out afterwards. And you're going to basically take your hot glue gun and just put a little bit of hot glue on the top of the image. It's really important it's on the top. And then you're going to let that glue set up, I'm going to say for a minute or so, just to make sure that it's really set up. Okay, so now it's set up. Now it's important, this is when we're going to cut it out. And you can't cut it out afterwards because you can't cut it out once the paper clip is on. Ask me how I know that. So basically do the same thing that we did for the image. You're going to cut it really close. And then there we go, all cut out. But notice when we glued it, we only glued the top. So you're going to pull it back. That way you can put the paper clip inside. And now you're going to put the glue on the bottom part of the backing, and then you'll put the paper clip inside and then glue that down. And really try not to get too much glue. I got a little bit too much glue here, but you can always kind of just wipe that off a little bit. And then let that get nice and cool. And no kidding, that's it. How cute is that? We're all done. Like I said, that could not be any easier. I just think these are so sweet. It's a really quick craft if you want to make some for, I don't know, books that you're reading, scripts that you're reading, friends, give them as little gifts. I think these are really fun, and I hope you try it. And if you do, please send me pictures so I can see. Thank you for joining me for this week's theater craft. I'll see you next week. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.